Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to another walkthrough video. It's been a while since the last one. This one is a build that was done kind of not as a specific request, but just as something under a general umbrella. And as if the giant bucket didn't give it away, this is a KFC or KFC type of restaurant. It's a drive-through with a seating area, just your typical middle American 1970s, 80s restaurant. Got the parking lot over here. I have yet to put any cars in. This area as a whole, obviously, is pretty unfinished. It's going to be kind of like the bad side of town, basically. And you can see some of the houses over there. But anyways, back to this. Yeah, this is pretty much your typical middle American KFC. Couldn't really find a lot of examples of what the old ones look like on the inside, so I just kind of winged it based on one picture. I think it turned out pretty well. I had some doubts at first, and as I was going through the process, but I stuck with it, and eventually came up with this. Pretty proud of how it turned out, more or less. That's something I noticed, too, is that more and more lately, I've had more builds that I'm actually, really happy with, the way they turned out. And I think, not to toot my own horn, because I hate to do that. I don't really like it when other people do that. But I think maybe my skills are leveling up a bit, so that's always good. So we've kind of spun around the interior here, or exterior, rather. As you can see, it's just, your typical fast food setup. So let's go ahead and go inside, across the road here. Oops, that was odd. Anyways, so here we go in. We have the main dining area. These new booths that I've been making, they're kind of inspired by the ones on, I think, Esterlon and the Operation Realism servers. They look a lot better than the booths I used to make, I would say. Got a little garden feature here, mostly because this is just an odd corner. I didn't really know how to fill it. In hindsight, like a corner seat with a little table in the middle probably would have worked, but oh well. Oh, and I guess I forgot to put the garden in this one, so I guess I will have to do that off recording. Let me go ahead and do that now, as a matter of fact, so I probably will be liable to forget if I don't. So I will be right back. Okay, there we go. So that's all fixed. So let's go in just from this entry side. We have the dining area here, obviously. Already explored that. Here we have the two restrooms, just single person, single stall sort of deals. Kind of like an emergency exit out to the parking lot here. I don't know how realistic it would be to have this, because that's obviously not the main door, but it's the closest one to the parking lot, so I don't know, maybe for safety reasons or just general aesthetics that wouldn't be there. I don't know. But anyways, so we've gone through that area. Here's a little drink counter for when they give you your large cup or whatever. You can dispense your own drink here. And this is the cash register area, where all of the different meals would be put in up there. Wasn't sure if I was going to keep the design that I had for this place, so I didn't put in the item frames just yet, but I think I will. It's another thing I could do, but I don't really want to stop the recording again. It's kind of janky. So back here, obviously, we have the cooking / prep area with the warming table, fryers, some kind of cabinet thing, tanks for the oil, and we also have the drive-through area here, the cash register, and drink dispenser on this side. That's where the drive-through is, which I think I had shown in the first walkthrough. So back here we have the freezer. These black blocks are actually supposed to be ice, but the texture pack renders them as kind of like a black wood, which actually looks kind of cool in a way. Like I could use that for shutters probably, or I don't know, kind of really weather-worn wood on like a boardwalk or something. But I just want to I want to do my stuff so that it works more or less in vanilla, and obviously using a different block for that, oops, wouldn't really work. Nor would the reverse of using this for, I don't know, a wharf or something like that. Because as soon as you come in with vanilla or a different texture pack, it's like, whoa, wait a minute, this doesn't look right. But, yeah, so that's the KFC restaurant. It's a pretty simple little place, pretty clean, I guess. Just your typical fast food place, really. I particularly like the way the exterior turned out, especially this, street side with the big KFC bucket. That's pretty cool. Normally I don't do buildings in kind of like a walk-up style like this, where it's just integrated with the sidewalk slash street, but this turned out pretty well. So I will probably do more of that on this side of the city, which, as I said, is kind of the bad side of it, if you will. And obviously you can't tell that too well just looking at it right now, because it's like totally unbuilt, but you can see some of the other older buildings there. But yeah, so as with it being the bad part, is it's also intended to be like the older part of the city, sort of. So you're going to see more stuff that's like right up against the avenue. That building over there actually is, but that's something for a different day, or maybe for my Tumblr or something. Yeah. So, oh yeah, speaking of Tumblr, if you're watching this video now, you probably saw the screenshots of it before, since who knows when this is going to go up. Since it's obviously much easier to just take a couple of screenshots and put those up on Tumblr than it is to edit and upload a full-size video. So, shout out to you guys who follow me on Tumblr. You probably saw this like a month ago. Maybe not that long, but who knows. Anyway, yeah, so I'm pretty much rambling here. This is just a nice little KFC restaurant on Diagonal Avenue and whatever this street is going to be. I'm sure I'll think up some cool and creative names, but yeah. So that is one KFC, built sort of kind of by request, even though I got that request like 3 months ago. Just goes to show how efficient and time-conscious I am. But anyways, I'm getting past the point again. This has been the KFC. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like, or comment, or subscribe, or whatnot if you haven't already. You probably already know the drill, but since I am too lazy to put on a proper kind of like outro card, I still have to repeat myself. But yeah, so if you didn't enjoy the video, then you know the deal about constructive criticism. Always looking for things I can learn from, and that's about it. So thank you guys again for watching this. Hopefully I will see you in the next episode of whatever ends up being uploaded next.